Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris Sanders. Welcome to the Urban Spokesman. Now, today, let's get into what's grinding my gears. All right. So, first thing on the agenda, we've got a pedestrian killed by a driver on a busy Brooklyn street. Woman was struck and killed by a driver Tuesday morning in a crash at an intersection where snow had still not been cleared. Police offered only scant information. At around 6:55 a.m., the 64-year-old pedestrian was in the vicinity of Foster Avenue and East 17th Street when the 57-year-old driver of a gray Chevy came into contact with the victim, knocking her onto the pavement and causing body trauma. The woman was taken to Kings County Hospital where she died, becoming the least of the becoming at least the 12th pedestrian to die so far this year. The driver remained at the scene and was not initially charged. Okay, so that's that's the gist of the article here. No, we are not going to watch a video of someone getting hit by a car. That's ridiculous. I don't need to see it to feel it. Yeah, so apparently, so if we come down here in the video, pedestrian in an off-white winter coat is seen moving westbound on the northbound sidewalk of Foster Avenue. When she gets to the intersection of East 17th Street, she stops for the light and for cars moving north on East 17th Street. When the light turns green, she slowly makes her way through the narrow cut in the snow and then is struck by a driver who did not yield. Ah, yes, a driver who did not yield. That's right. So, this is what Eric Adams was talking about when he proposed or he set up his new plan that will stop and let the pedestrians cross the street. She's crossing the street when it's her turn and then she still gets hit. This is some bullshit. And to be honest, I don't know why. Sorry for my language. I don't know why no one was charged, but hopefully, charges will be filed. And hopefully at the very least the license is revoked. Like, seriously, like that's the least you could do after someone gets killed here. So let's go on further here. Let's see. Rita Joseph NYC is who she. Okay, in another video shared with Streets blog by a local business owner, the driver of a gray Chevy is seen make a legal U-turn, Foster Avenue seconds before the crash. And this woman says, unfortunately, death like these happen far too often when our entire urban landscape is centered around cars rather than actual people. My whole heart is with the family of the victim. It's clear we have so much work to do to prevent these senseless pedestrian deaths. Wow. And on my birthday. Good or yeah, wow. God, like wow. I'm like, holy moly, this is crazy. I don't understand what is going on. Why are they allowing this to happen? We got to do something about it. I mean, seriously, like, so, I'm looking in, I donated money and I joined this organization in New York called Trans Alt. They're the pedestrian safety and bike and bus and subway infrastructure organization that encourages people to use something other than a car for traveling around in New York, which already over half of New Yorkers do. So let's see here. Hours later, police tape at the scene revealed that snow had still not been properly removed from the intersection. Wow. See, this is, I don't understand what's going on. I don't know whose job it is, but they're not doing it. Like, the snow is still there. It's been how many days now? Like, that was like last weekend. We're already in the middle of next week and the snow is still not cleared. I don't understand. Um but what I do understand is that if they raise that crosswalk, then it might be easier for people to cross. That's what I do understand, and thankfully, yay, Eric, his first traffic safety policy, very good first move. That's someone who that's what someone does when they know what they're doing. Like, uh, so in any case, yeah. So there we go. All right, let's go to the next Streets blog article. So here we have an opinion from Streets blog. Opinion people, or people who are, consider themselves advocates for green transportation, or uh, you know, transportation that allows people more freedom to travel. Um, they believe that the MTA should equip stations with railings for safety. Oh, I am in that camp. A construction pro shows the way for a less costly solution than platform doors. So let's look here. Over the last few weeks, proposals have been floated to improve subway rider safety by installing walls and operable doors on platforms, a costly measure that would take many years, according to the MTA. But there's another way to substantially improve safety for a fraction of the cost. Those measures installing standard fixed railings at the platform edge in the area between the subway car doors. Last week, the MTA released a 3,000-page study from 2020 of potential platform barrier systems. The study concluded that such systems were only feasible on about 1/3 of the stations. Even then, the cost would be $7 billion, with another $119 million in annual upkeep. MTA Chairman Jano Lieber stated that MTA would review options again because the agency believes there is an urgent problem and we need action today, because the rising incidence of subway pushings and the tragic murder of Michelle Alyssa Go at the Times Square subway station on January 15th. So this woman was killed at the Times Square subway station. She volunteered to help the mentally unstable and the homeless. And then she also worked in the financial field, as I understand it, or for a financial company or something. But the bottom line is she donated a significant amount of her free time to helping homeless people, and she was pushed off the subway platform onto the train tracks, and then she was killed by the train. That is very unfortunate, very sad about that. And I think sometimes you just have to spend the money. If you, okay, in some spots, it would definitely be difficult to put up a barrier, but I think they need to do it. And I actually think they should go with the cheaper solution, because I think it will stop that. If not 100%, like 95%, it will stop people from falling off the subway against their own will. Now, if people jump off the side, well, that's on them. But if they're being pushed off the side, well, that's going to be a lot harder to do, even with, you know, the lower barriers, the cheaper metal or whatever. And so I think that's the option they should go with. So going on in the article, Lieber is correct in that this is an urgent problem. The MTA would take action today and not in the indefinite future by adopting a truly feasible relatively simple solution of standard fixed railings. I've worked in real estate development and construction for 20 years, including 7 in the public sector. I spoke with contractors I've worked with who gave me a cost to furnish and install stainless steel railings at about $350 to $400 per foot. The cost may strike some as high, but this work is on the platform edge. Steel prices have risen recently, and the installation is calculated at prevailing wage rates, which is the cost of union labor on public projects. All right. Well, I mean, they got it. So I think they got to do it. I think we got to do it. Like, um, we got it. We got to get it done. We got to do it, even if it's gonna be $350 to $400 per square foot. Let's get it done. So let's read a little bit further. At that rate, it took 4 busy stations in Manhattan and the 2 busiest in each of Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx, and came up with a total cost of only $13 million to add protection to all 10 stations. Across just the 10 stations, the treatment would protect about 200 million riders annually. The precise stations to be upgraded should be the subject of discussion among the MTA, elected officials, and community leaders. I chose 10 stations: Times Square, Grand Central, Union Square, Penn Station, 3rd Avenue and 149th Street, 161st and Yankee Stadium, Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center, J Street, Metro Tech, 74th and Broadway / Jackson Heights, Roosevelt Avenue, Flushing Main Street, for illustrative purposes. For context, in 2017, the MTA spent $24 million on largely aesthetic upgrades to Prospect Avenue R train. Only 1.6 million rides originated at that station in 2018. Oh, so basically what they're trying to say is they're squandering the money. They're squandering the money. They're wasting the money. Yep, that's what it looks like they're saying. Let's see here. Let's look at this part. Another benefit to this approach is that fixed railings are a flexible system that can be customized in order to ensure accessibility depending upon the station layouts. In MTA's 2020 report, they did note the possibility of using fixed railings for subway platform protection, but fixed railings were eliminated early in the study due to expressed concerns regarding the potential injury they could cause to customers due to door dragging incidents. Yeah, I don't understand how people are getting dragged by the door. Door dragging incidents are a serious matter. Unfortunately, the number and nature of door dragging incidents aren't tracked in any published MTA safety reports, and so the trade-offs of those versus the train strike incidents can't be analyzed. The platform wall and operable door solutions that the MTA studied, however, would appear to cause the same potential complications in door dragging incidents. Fixed railings also could be set back from the platform edge in order to minimize such complaints. The bottom line is that installing standard fixed railings between car doors is a quick, cost-effective, low-tech way for the MTA to improve safety of the riders substantially. It is good, but not perfect solution that deserves more consideration than one sentence in a 3,000-page report. The gravity of the consequences of further inaction demands prompt reconsideration. Absolutely. Amen. Amen. Preach the gospel, the religion to me. The religion of safety. Yes, transportation safety. We have to do things to keep people safe. And I think this will eliminate like 95% of people being pushed off the subway platform against their will. I think we should do it. What are you waiting for? You can spend a few nickels and get a big bang for your buck. Do it, especially if the people who are doing this are, like you say, they're homeless or they're mentally unstable or they're just plain violent. It's going to be a lot harder to push someone in front of the subway. Also, it means people don't have to all like be fighting for the pole because it's going to be a lot harder to drag someone over there and then push them all the way off. It's just going to be a lot harder. I think they need to do it like yesterday. They can do it. They can do it. MTA can do it. They're lying to you. They say they can't, and the safety concerns are fake. They don't really believe that, because the solution they want to do, they always want to do spend the most money. Like when this solution is right there in front of your face, and you can still do the same thing, accomplish the same thing. Um, I'm curious. What do you guys think? What does YouTube think? What does all these social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook. I don't have Facebook, but Instagram, yada yada, Bing Bam Boom, Twitch. What do you guys think? Can uh, you know us regular people? I'm curious. Like, what are your thoughts? New Yorkers, come on, New Yorkers, especially you guys. This is us. This is us. I ride the subway every day. You ride the subway every day. We need to, what's going on here. You think we can do this? They throw a couple of nickels, rub a couple of nickels together, they can get safety for the whole city. Um. So yeah. So okay. So that's an interesting article. Let's go to bike Twitter and let's see who's doing what. Let's see here. Let's see here. What's going on? Yes. People are complaining about the bike lane. It appears mostly cleared, functions as wider road, not a bike lane necessarily. Okay, yeah, got it. Hudson Greenway ran into some plows today. It's well cleaned up. 4 out of 5. Oh, okay, I see. This must be 4 out of 5 tweets. Got it. Yeah. And I guess this is the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh yeah, speaking of Brooklyn Bridge, I need to go all the way over there, but I don't feel like riding my bike all the way over there in the snow. And I'm worried about like slipping or something. But I guess I'll learn how to do it. Um, so, all right, all right. This looks good, good. Yeah, I see there. All right, New York. Yeah, I like to see the plowing going on. Oh, we love a sanitation supervisor blocking the bike lane when there's snow and slush everywhere. That sounds dangerous. In any case, okay, so not too much from bike Twitter right now. All right, so let's go to fuck cars. Okay, let's see what we got. Bitches be like, oh, what does Tumblr get? Tumblr gets it. A bunch of people into porn get it. All right. I love getting in the way of cars as a pedestrian. What are you going to do? Vehicularly manslaughter me. For everyone who's telling me that jaywalking is illegal, I hate to break it to you, but some people live in a country that is not the United States. Ouch. You can jaywalk legally. Jaywalking was designed by the car industry to criminalize walking. And that's why, and then they wonder why everybody's fat. Sorry, can't say that, but I did. They wonder why everybody's out of shape in the United States. Um, it's because we we aren't even allowed to walk. Not allowed. Can't do it. Criminalized it. Oh, yeah, they're showing how ridiculous this truck is. It's giving SDE, small d energy. All right. Man uses 99 iPhones and a handcart to create a virtual traffic jam on Google Maps. What a mess. I love it though. Oh, that's such a. If he actually did it, I love it. I love it. Love it. Hmm. This this woman here, girl. What, bitch? What are you doing? This is Carol Miller, the representative from West Virginia's 3rd District. She voted against public transportation, saying that it puts big cities first. As someone who grew up in her district, I know that's bull. Also, her husband owns a car dealership. Definitely no conflict of interest there. Of course, there's no conflict of interest. This woman is full of it, full of it, full of it. But hey, they voted for her, and the gas is high, and they're wondering why. Even when you eat inside, you can get killed by cars. How can we tolerate that? Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, at a Wendy's happened at Wendy's. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah. Oh, you're so lucky. Yeah, riding bikes. New York is a good city to ride bikes in, especially when it's not like full of snow in the street. Um, I love watching this video. Sorry, guys. Um. All right. So now I want to go to our New York or our bike. Let's see here. Let's go to our NYC bike. Yikes! 17 hours ago, Dykeman, the Hudson River Greenway at Dykeman and Inwood still not cleared. Wow. Yikes. Okay, so I won't be going up there. Um okay, so people talking about bike plows, anything new and interesting. Okay, so Corona Destination Greenways, Flushing Meadows. So they're having a meeting February 8th. NYC Parks, in partnership with NYC Dot, invites you to attend a public meeting to hear an update on the Destination Greenways conceptual planning process. This report back will focus on potential improvements to the Greenway in Eastern Queens. Lovely. Love that. Love that. February 8th, 6:30 on Zoom. Destination Greenways. If you are from Queens or you are interested in Queens, you have to travel to Queens. You know, get involved and promote this and let them know that you support it. Okay, so people asking questions about taking their bike on the train. I don't in California. I was able to I briefly spent like a couple years in California, under Kangaroo California government. um, but yeah, but they allowed you to use your bike on the train. So what's going on, New York? What's going on? Just saying. I think we need a law or something. Just to make it clear to everybody that this is permitted. Um. Okay, so one more bike channel, bike commuting. We love bike commuting. Oh, people seem to be genuinely surprised their bike path was cleared. Driver parks right in front of us. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I hate when they do that. It really makes me angry when people people go and they park right in front of you. What in the hell? Like, good grief. You got most of the street and that's still not good enough. Uh-oh, Omaha looks like they're getting dragged. Look at what Omaha calls a bikeway. Where is it? I don't know where it's at. I don't know where it's at. I didn't see a bikeway. I guess that's why they said that. Yikes, that is scary. He's driving that huge truck way too close to the bike lane, and he's still got plenty of room on the other side. I don't understand. Oh, someone sold their car. Clap for them. Clap for them. Yes. Let's give them some applause. Let's see here. All right. Okay. So, yeah, this is, you know, my bike YouTube channel called The Urban Spokesman. Welcome, and let's make it a great day.